Welcome back, people. Welcome back to another live stream today again, people. And we're gonna chop it up today. It's been a while. Yesterday, we get a day off. Mrs. Lots of traffic out there. And you don't know, we're not really, we're not deal with the bumper to bumper thing. So we just make it just go on easy and build back for a little bit. No, people, game day, but I still have to touch on some of the stuff that happened in that press conference yesterday, as far as statements from the coach that kind of made me have to think, say, okay, I'm trying to figure out how long. No, bro, all right, kid on the block. You see, when the intro go on, may I set up some other thing on the computer for the stream work certain way. If you get even information, hold on there. I'm supposed to get information on the screen. All right, so it's, let's see, you get me? Yeah. Energy, JT is free opinion just as you. What the hell? I don't think I'm pretty sure what's going on. Yeah, so basically, the coach is saying it's gonna be the same Hallgrímsson system. It's gonna be the same Hallgrímsson system. I kinda didn't really want to hear that. Whoa, I think this freeze all going on. All right, let me see if I can fix this. So I don't like to stream this time of evening. Yeah, my stream is crashing out right now, actually. JT, the coach, JT, the coach said whatever I want to say. So yeah, so the coach is saying basically he's gonna play the same system as Hallgrímsson. Or I don't know if I was hearing it right or I was hearing it wrong. I understand the continuity, but I'm a big listen. One of my markers in this game for the coach is if he starts Damian Lowe. If the coach starts Damian Lowe in this game, he has to be pressed on that. He has to be pressed on that, bro. He's not gonna be the answer there, and we need a coach that's brave, and that's one of them things that, as we say, bro. Everything else, bro, I'm with the coach 100%, but even though I'm with the coach 100%, it doesn't make my brain stop working. You see me, I say? It doesn't make my brain stop working. So I need to know what he's planning to do as far as personnels, because I'm gonna hold him to what he said that press conference. I think he said he's not gonna try to fit square pegs in round holes. That's something that I'm gonna look, because if this tells me he's afraid, I want to know. We need a brave coach. First off, I love the fun. I love everything that Steve McClaren is doing. Irie, bless up, Wagwan. Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. But when it comes on to today, it's game day. It's game time. And we're looking for decision making. I love the way he speaks about his substitutes. Remember, this is one of my big problems with Coach Jaime Hallgrímsson, who takes on England, coaching an Irish team. Funny thing about that, let me just get a bit sidetracked on that whole Hallgrímsson thing there. Let me just Hallgrímsson. I think Hallgrímsson could get a result against England, and this is why I'm saying that. I think Hallgrímsson has the ability to get those guys in Ireland to buy into the kind of football he wants to play. Because the kind of football he wants to play works, it works. It just doesn't work with certain teams and certain culture. You're not just gonna get up and come to Jamaica and turn everybody in Jamaica into a defender. No, brother. Man, I said, dog, I'm not see no salad, no pile. I'm not see a boy neck chop off. Nothing. Kicky fence. Nothing on go on. Where top? Yeah, man. So Hallgrímsson wanted an ultra defensive team. Unfortunately, the Reggae Boys weren't that. You see me, I say, and I think he can get it done with the Ireland team. Well, all right. We got talk to the youth today still. Um, about the coach. This is his point of view. Let me see if I can get him on the phone. This is his point of view on the coach. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up still. Yo, yo,
iPhone.
yeah, man, you're live, you're live. You see me?
You know, sir, me I do something though. Me I call about it.
All right. Cool. JT, I don't care what McClaren says, long as we get 6 points in this window. I don't care about style and no, bro. Listen, if you don't care about these things, that's how Jamaica end up going into these games and playing down to our opponent, bro. When you just go in there and bro, I don't think Jamaica should go into this game showing Cuba any respect. Like when Mexico plays at Jamaica, they're not showing no respect, bro. When the United States play against Jamaica, they don't show us respect. Them just know said, listen, Jamaica is a walking 3 points for the United States on them side there. Walking 3 points for the United States. When this, come on, guys. When them see Jamaica, them just say 3 points. That's how we need to see Canada teams like Cuba, them, bro. We need to start make Cuba them know. So from we see them at 3 points, straight up. From we see a Cuba team, it's 3 points straight up. People, hit the like button on the video if you're just joining us, wherever you're joining us from. It's game day, however, it is actually game day. It is game day. Jamaica versus Cuba. This is, I don't know what time it is in your time zone, but it is game day, and Jamaica has to go out there and do the job. Jamaica has to go out there and do the job today. That's a thing that Jamaica has to get done. Which is the midfield double agent. Steve has the choice. Yeah, Steve has the choice. Let's see how he pulls that off. Let's see how he pulls that off. It's gonna be a tough going for him. Because he's under a lot of pressure as well. I don't think a lot of people understand that he's under a lot of pressure. Steve McClaren is under a lot of pressure in this game. Whether you guys, because he cannot lose this game. And all of us know what the game of football comes with. You see me? We all know what the game of football comes with. We know what football comes with. So we have to keep that in mind. The Cuban team very young though on paper. Very young on paper. I don't think they are they look like it's a mixture of experience. No, it's basically a mix of experience and youth as they transition their coach. People, I'm just trying to send something out really quick because I didn't know I was even trying to make sure the intro wasn't the end of the world, but that still end up happening, brother. That still end up for sure. JT, have you been watching the other games? Guatemala, for instance, won 3-1 against Martinique. Don't believe the scoreline. Martinique even miss a penalty. These games are competitive. Exactly, Eagle Republic. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So you see, anybody who thinks that we're gonna just walk into this game and it's because we're Jamaica and we walked into the game, we need to just walk in and start winning. Like at the end of the day, we're still using a brand new head coach. Jamaica is still using a brand new head coach. At the end of the day, wins a really good up Real Madrid. Yeah, so at the end of the day, Jamaica has to go out there and get the job done. It's not a 3 points in the bag because we have Mikel Antonio. It's not like that. So on the coach, yes. So listening to the coach, I like the confidence when in his voice when he said, um, I'm looking to see if we get some of the things we worked out we on the training pitch. Don't expect the players to basically get everything right. Like, I'm not in no way stretch of the imagination. I'm looking for these players to just actually I'm looking for these players to be cohesive because I think this is our core team actually. To be honest, there should be no excuse for Jamaica not playing well in this game. There should be no excuse for Jamaica not playing well in this game. Me I buy a ticket at the gate. Okay. And them still at the ticket at the gate. I think all of the tickets were what you call it now? I think the tickets were like sold online or something. Okay, you can still buy a ticket at the gate. That's a good look. That's a good look if you still can buy a ticket at the gate. All right, perfect. No excuse. Yeah, man, no excuse to them, man. Jamaica has to just, and I'm not talking about scoreline. I'm not saying that Jamaica needs to dump up Cuba. Do not get this wrong. I'm not saying that Jamaica needs to dump up Cuba. What I'm basically saying is I need to see moments in the game where we see glimpse of what we want Jamaica to be as a team. That's what I'm saying. In the game, I want to see at least some glimpse of what we want to see the team like going in the right direction. However, football just doesn't really turn out the way you always anticipate or you brainstorm the game. Before you know it, when you get into a football game, you realize, crap, this opponent that I underestimated, I'm nil with him 60 minutes in the game. No JT, all card machine them have the gate. JFF a move better. Card machine them have the gate. All right, yeah, 876 stream back at it again. doing a thing, doing a thing. 87 stream. That is it. That is it. And everybody who's involved in getting those processes optimized and get the customers into the stadium. I'm not sure what the turnout for this game is gonna be though. Not really sure about the turnout for this game. Not really sure about the turnout for this game, but expecting around them say about what 5,000 6,000 people in the stadium. What we have to understand, Jamaica fans also react to the opponent. They also go out to games where the opponent matters. Jamaica wants to make sure they're playing. People want to make sure Jamaica is playing some big team. If you have Jamaica playing Trinidad, or if it's the Nations League finals, you're gonna have a tough crowd. Them want Jamaica versus, well, yeah, them. I think Mexico. Mexico always have a pull when Jamaica play Mexico. Though, your man JT 5,000 people. Yeah, man. We say so much people in the stadium tonight. I will be paying attention to McClaren's game management. All right. Listen. All right. Jerome 876. That's why you have a range, madam. You talk with sense. You see, what the people them not understand, We now, brother, we now question the coach. The coach has not a ball, haven't rolled yet. But what we're saying is we're not gonna stop. Our brain is not gonna stop working because he's a new coach. Because if anything, we have to spot it before it start even get out of hand. And that's just how we keep coaches on their toes. That's what we do around here. We keep coaches on their toes. He has my 100% support. However, as the coach, I think he's the man right at the right moment to coach Jamaica. Game management for me. You remember Jerome 876? Every time we do a stream about Coach Jaime Hallgrímsson, game management was one of the main things that I question about him. His game management was very weird. It was inconsistent. One game we said he didn't do anything wrong here, and the key games he just never pull up. Much nice, JT. Okay, all right. Where then a grandstand or bleachers? And the bleachers with the Madrid. Yo, Joshua, you're flying for the game there. Umza, you're up on the ground. Avis, press box. Where you say? Lone Wolf, you there, match? Paris. You say bleachers or grandstand. You outside? You there a game? Jerome 876. Chris, you there a match? Who are there a game today? Bleachers. All right, Madrid. One Madrid. Now bleachers. Look more. Figo, Figo. Say, let's see how it go. You are there the match, Figo? Big up yourself. Yeah, they had a match. A source says tickets are on. Me yesterday sold 5,000 tickets already. That's what I heard. That 5,000 tickets were sold. So that means them can sell a couple more. Yeah, man. Pizza bomba. Yo, Eddie gonna get the first. Yo, Eddie gonna. And you get the first pull up for the day. You get the first pull up for the day, Eddie gonna. Oh God. Yeah, man. Eddie gonna beat them bad man. Eddie gonna say, yo, JT, a pitch side, you know. Pitch side. But you don't know. Still Jamaican fans, you're there for a purpose, Eddie. We know say you have a thing going on you're working it, you know, so you're gonna be there for media purposes. But you know, appreciate all the fans them who are gonna be there regardless. You see me? From you gonna be there, we support you. McClaren was tend to be forward assistant. Yeah, and me say because what I'm saying, you know, people, all the little funny videos you see going around of McClaren has meme potential. Trust me, him can pull off a meme because a lot of people, based on what I'm reading in the comments overseas, a lot of people can't really wait. They're really waiting for McClaren to go off the rails, you know. Um, you see me? McClaren, there were a lot of people overseas in the diaspora. That's why a lot of the Jamaicans in England they didn't want him to get the job as well because they said he had something called a saying something a brawly Wally with the brawly or something. And plus, when he did go to the Netherlands, him did a try. I speak some Dutch and then thing there. Me not have no problem with that. What I want to say is I just don't want him to clone out the thing. You see me? We just don't want him to play because you see Jamaican people, them we play around with you right now. Wally with the brolly already gone viral from before people go viral. Exactly. But what we don't want is that's gonna because guess what? His personality is going to help to draw people back in the stadium, you know, bro. Jamaican people like a person who's not afraid to make fun of themselves or just jump in there and try out the culture. Jamaican people will always find it cool and not just stress you out with that too much. So, people, thank you again, everybody that's here right now. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Joshua, bless up yourself. Make sure you touch the like button as soon as you pass through. Gaming, touch the like button because we don't know how long you're there for. And Millie, make sure you hit the like button. Big up yourself. Yo, that mud, that logo thing there, with the thing there, that's sick. Big up yourself. I love your logo, Millie. Big up yourself, my boss. Make sure you hit the like button, Travis Peso. Yeah, man, just courtesy. Big up on yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, man. So the coach, as me say, this game for me is more about the coach. I'm not even judging players because what else can these players do? What can else can these players? Yeah, man, I've got to give Real Madrid a wrench, man. See, I drop the yeah, I make the people I tell the people them to like up the video. Yeah, man. Always people at least every 30 minutes or so. Just anyone on it, just always remind the people them to just hit the like button. I think that would be very good with the people and with the range. Let me get Madrid. Put in some range work. Listen me. Yeah, man. What else can these players do? Play and win. No, I'm saying like, what else can the players do? What else can the players do, bro? The coach does. What else can these players do? They are already there, you know. What else can these people do? Eagle Republic. Eagle Republic. Yeah, man. What else can these people do? You know what I mean? What else can these people do? Yeah, they're gonna perform based on how they perform. So for me, is more we know what we got already. I'm also looking to see the coach's decision making when it comes on to John Russell in the middle of the park. I'm looking out for that as well. Are we gonna still do the same coward stuff with Damian Lowe in the middle of the park? I need to know that, because that I don't think I will ever be able to accept that, because that's not viable going forward. That's not viable going forward. If we're gonna play a 4-3-3, my starting lineup in a 4-3-3 would be Ethan Pinnock, Dishard Bernard at the back, Amari Bell left back, Joel Latibodier right back, and then the three is basically John Russell, Casey Palmer, and because the coach is gonna be left with a decision here, Casey Palmer and John Russell. If I start K-Roy Anderson, I'm gonna have to either bench Campbell or I'm gonna have to bench Bobby Reed. So what I'm gonna have to do here is keep K-Roy on the bench. Bobby goes into the 10. Casey and John Russell. So that's 4-3, and then up top is basically right wing Norman Campbell, left wing Demari Gray. In the center up top, I have Mikel Antonio. And why I would want Norman Campbell on the field is, again, I like when there is a player on the opposite side of Demari Gray that attracts some attention. If Bobby Reed is out on the right side for Jamaica, he's gonna do a lot of defensive work. But what else? Like, Bobby's gonna pop up when Bobby pops up. But does Bobby really pop up on time? You know what I mean? So I would play Bobby in the 10 for the first half. If it doesn't work, I drop Bobby on the if let's say it doesn't work, or Norman Campbell is not firing on the right hand side, second half, I put Bobby Reed outright. Norman Campbell goes on the bench. K-Roy Anderson drops into that midfield position. Casey Palmer now moves up to the 10 role. So that I think that's the combination the coach has to play with there. No, we saw when Dishard Bernard came under immense pressure in the Copa America, and he struggled. He struggled under pressure. Against the other teams, he looked quite solid to me. That was the first time I really saw a lot more holes in his game. Loses it. The coach has to get Dishard Bernard as well. He's not Damian Lowe wild and aggressive, but he has that looseness to his game as well. He has that looseness to his game where he makes those little mistakes. Damian Lowe, I'm hearing that Damian Lowe will start with Ethan Pinnock at the center back position. I think that's a bad idea. Like, Damian Lowe for me, bro, is like, that's like traveling to Mexico to do heart surgery. You know what I mean? Not saying that they're not good doctors down there, but you're gonna do it in a hotel. Let me get my charger. Yeah. All right, yo, talk to me. Where did I say about the coaching idea? You know? Where did I say about the coach? Yeah, I said, see, I said Jamaica. You know, see Jamaica qualify. You know.
Now qualify for the World Cup. Nothing so.
What make you not think so?
Him just a suitable lad, because I don't have no system, brother.
Brother, you know, you're the only man for YouTube, me say Jamaica and go World Cup.
Yeah, because I think different from everybody bad money. You know, realize.
Yeah. So I own the person me up on YouTube say Jamaica now
Look
go
for
World
Brazil. You know, realize Jamaica play just like Brazil now, and we ever find out that?
Yeah, in a little way, but we play a wild though, bro.
Yeah. But we play with flair and composure too.
So what make this a
Only,
coach that can
only
come?
if you
What
get
make
the
this?
right person in place to bring out that. You see, but we don't have no system.
So what make this coach can bring it out in a player them?
Because he might try set, he might go come with film idea of how we play, which he don't know. You see, because we don't have no system. You see, he might go off away. What him say?
So, but we don't know about film system yet.
Yeah.
We don't
But
know if film not no system. So, which coach you'd have said that be the right coach then? If you could have picked a coach.
why me I tell you the truth that we know enough man go beat me. But me not give a fuck.
Oh Jesus!
You
No,
see?
yo, keep down your bad words still on the show.
Sorry about that before that.
All right, no man, we good. Go ahead, man.
You know, a long time I watch Clarendon College and
Mm.
you know, and we see them have a system of how Jamaica plays in.
Clarendon College.
Yeah. That them create good players and some not say linear, brother.
You make Lenny Hyde coach
I
side?
feel like linear system suitable for Jamaican players. I'm not tell no lie, but
Brother, you don't really get a side to Lenny Hyde?
yeah, that cause look, you know, Jamaican people, you know, them not no patient, you know, that I think too, you know.
Yeah.
So we now go see where I try. Well,
You know, Lenny can one side go a Turkey, one youth side, and then pick up 10, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that no, JT, him no time him not have. You know, no for
Me
we
feel
want
say,
to
based
right
on when me
away.
see, me feel say Lenny does better with younger players. I think even
Yeah,
that's why Craig Butler draw him. So I don't
yeah,
really know how Lenny Hyde would be able to handle so many top personalities and professionals in our team, bro. You not think about that there?
yeah, cause you are going on me himself, they are them bowling. That interview said some of them now have no discipline, feel like all that too. Them are game players don't have no discipline.
Are you a
They don't
first
make,
man, man? You say, but you know,
make
say
him
Lenny Hyde
they
never
not,
have, you know, say Lenny Hyde now have a A license, right?
yeah, I understand that, but them
And you still
him could
give him
have
the
go get
side.
it
And you still
could
give
have
him
go
the
get it
side.
man. Yeah man, so I say game it man. But we need to give him a 4 year or 5 year to put him system in, you see. Because when him there Clarendon College, you know, in the players them and have the coaching staff to develop the players them. Only him just manage the team and them personalities. All about personality, bad man.
Okay, so you say Lenny Hyde could have coached Jamaica right now. So I say, but you
Uh,
say Lenny is the best coach in Jamaica. You that's say
not
football
a
coach.
not just coach, he's a manager, bad man. The best manager too.
Lenny
Because
Hyde
he
is a
man say,
manager. To me,
yeah,
me
he's
you
a
keep remember
manager.
at the may I reason about the third time me you talk. More you explain to me the role of a manager in a football sense as to why you consider that is the most important thing.
I, so when I say a manager, I like pep them. You see me, I say them money not a time for develop players. You see, it's all about system and in personality. Players' personality or fit team system. You see me, I say, but him having coaching staff for do all of that. So him just recruit all of them players. Fit team system. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yeah,
The time,
yeah,
the time
yeah.
they take for develop players, they just call them in and make a man do it for you. And you just manage your team on the field.
Colin, I make so Lenny Hyde would that be the manager then for this side? What that you say?
Yeah, man. You keep on ask me the same thing. I say, yeah, brother.
Right. But can you me a say no brother? Alright, pre this Javon. Me a pre Lenny from the ends of have Lenny ever managed players
Lenny, I
of
do
the
a field job, bad man.
no me I say has he ever managed players of this magnitude, bro? Like a Leon Bailey and them top players and Mikel Antonio. That may ask you to, because me want to know that, because that you have to put that
He
in
can't
your.
do it, man. The man say he feel like him good with personalities, bad man. He just don't like indisciplined players. Hear the man say,
Okay. All right.
yeah, that. You see how like Dixon them in well disciplined and it. He play. You can see how him coach, how him manage the CC players them well disciplined. Where all them pass on the ball, move in a space. When them play against you call the school them man Mona.
Mm-hmm.
Them pass good now as they reach a certain make them start. They're not more disciplined, them they're all over the place. But CC, when them under two, them still disciplined same way. Feel
Okay.
like Lenny understand that. Feel like him alone understand Jamaican football, to be honest.
Jesus. You feel see that's why Butler draw for him?
Yeah, dad.
Okay. So what kind of style would you say Lenny Hyde play? Style of, can you say Jamaica style of football? What kind of style Lenny Hyde play to you?
Alright. When I say mixture of speed and composure and position football, like 4-4, 4-3-3.
That Lenny Hyde player.
Mm-hmm.
So speed and
Not attacking, but
yeah.
position football. I don't know. It's like a Brazilian. It have a look Brazilian way night to samba.
Okay.
You ever realize it? Yeah.
You play Manning Cup, right?
No. I play Coles.
Coles. Okay. So you kind of respect, bro. If me never know Lenny Hyde, John will say me that thing say Lenny Hyde a top dog in our coaching. But you see the qualities them we you talk about.
Me alone see it, man.
No, but some of those qualities, bro. No, some of them quality the way I talk about. Me see Lenny Hyde have those qualities. Me see him with somebody. I saw him with one of them all school team when they bring go Florida. And like me watch all of the game them, the first game them struggle. And what you explain about the speed and composure and ball position, I saw him doing that with some youths in a days. Like get them to start. So I think Lenny Hyde for me, bro, works better with a certain age group where then we take him the telling and the discipline. Because when you deal with top professional, brother, them man they go step out of line more time and but them a big baller. And Lenny can just kick them out at the side like in that do a D-cup you. You see me?
Yeah, for real. He have to grow with the team, man, that. You just give him an under 21 team, man. Make him pick it himself.
I him pick coach under 20 team still, bro. I wouldn't have a problem with Lenny Hyde coaching the under 20 team, to be honest. But guess what? The thing is, Lenny Hyde don't have the license them neither. But I would have no problem if Lenny Hyde was coaching the under 20 team alongside whoever is up there at the academy, and them work hand in hand. Because we saw what the international coach helped the U14 youths them to look that organized in that short space of time. Yeah.
To be honest, I don't want him work alongside nobody there. Just
really
bring the same staff with him. Same staff him have a McClaren college. Just bring it to the national team together. Can you hear the man say him have a system? Do have a system. You know see how them train.
1 second, but brother, let me ask some people. Yo, people, hit up the like button, people. Yo, we are cheap right now. We have Javon on the show and him. Like I say, yes, you in a year, what you must say? You want to see a Lenny Hyde, bro. You want to see a Lenny Hyde, a game day, Don't know what going on. Jamaica versus Cuba. Today is game day, people. You don't know the thing already. You know they're over upon Sports Prophecy. Everybody was over there on FSL as well. Me a pre no comment. Say Jerome 876 them man about Travis them. Yeah, man, me soon upon the ground, Travis. Bless up on yourself. So I say him we bring all him head coach him everything cause him have a system.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people that are saying I comment they disagree with you still.
Yeah, man, because they know no sense. They know no patient. They want to see big Arsenal and they want to see Jamaica turn Arsenal, brother. Jamaica is not Arsenal, brother.
They say that not possible.
They want ready done, dad. Copy and paste. Hurry up and come up, dad. You see him? And that's why Brazil are low. And that's why Brazil now going away now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that Jamaica head not all right too. It's not right now. Hurry and come up.
So you see, a lady that is savior. Him alone can save Jamaica football right now.
Yeah, man. When I care who I'm vexed on, my opinion, I have to agree with it.
Yeah. And Alpha, what is this where you saw him playing, or you not playing? You saw him coaching, or you played against some of his teams. Where did you develop this admiration for him? I'm not saying, I'm not saying you're wrong, you know, though. I agree with
Look
some of the
how
things.
them train. Just look how them train, JT.
Oh, me never see them at training to a Clarendon College attack.
Yes. Them do, you know, so them do rondos every time when them train.
Mm-hmm.
You know what is rondos, brother? That's why them so good with passing and ball handling. That our Man City use every time when them a train. That are the first thing them do.
Okay.
Rondos.
But
All right.
but the international, yeah, why the international football is a next different thing again. A 3 day you have the side for. Lenny Hyde now go get to implement his system in a 3 day, brother.
Yeah, that, but anyhow, they got it along there. Cause remember, San Jamaica I'm living now. Remember?
So that means you plan to carrying some JPL ball then too.
Not just say carrying JPA ball and that, but players from overseas too. We have quality can come 19 to that. But even for us, see it.
No, because when me I said to you, if the whole of the player them overseas, then Lenny not got nobody for coach at Jamaica, all when him down there. Other than some youth in the JPL.
Well, I can't work with them too.
Okay. All right.
But as I mean, say, if it team system, I go pick. Him I go pick.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm giving them. So, see me I say, well, if you understand.
Which from when you watch Lenny Hyde, or I just Clarendon at Clarendon College, you have been most impressed with him at Clarendon College, right? Where you see him do this?
Oh, this upcoming school to that. What name? Think them may blow that. In a morning cup of the year. Them play good to that.
When did I coach him?
No, man, me I say this upcoming school we play good too. I don't know who coach a team there, but I have to look up everyone there too, but
Okay, so you believe in a local coach, me like that, bro. Cause somebody have to believe in somebody, bro.
all of them I believe in, bro. All of them I believe in, but some of them have potential, you see. They can learn from Lenny. I feel like Lenny is the only one understand what's going on in Jamaica.
What you mean what going? Me just feel like the ball game level just higher than Lenny right now, though. Like some of the things them when you say, bro, I agree with the part where you talk about speed and composure. Me see those traits in a Lenny Hyde team.
Yeah, the man them play little like Brazil too, brother. You know, realize that too.
Clarendon College?
Yeah, dad. They even dribble the ball too. They know for angle the ball and them way there.
So a certain team not dribble the ball?
No, dad. They must run up and down and kick up the ball and them way there. And I running a play and all them fuck with everything.
Lord, bro. Yo.
Mix up Portuguese bad man. You see me I say?
JT, you address, what is this person saying here? JT, you address Lenny Hyde issue 1 year ago. If CC have the best youth players through recruitment, they are expected to dominate the Costa Cup. Yeah, man. Me did talk about Lenny was the coach of Chapelton. Did we see the system at CC? The delusion eludes me, says Stefan Wright. Stefan Wright, I said, bro, you come like limited vision.
Yeah, cause they know Jamaican people are not patient. They more rush things bad man, you see. Everything take time, they're not a patient bad man. You see, me see vision when them not try to play Chapelton. But them not give the team give me time to implement certain things. Because I see them not try to do. I use a young team.
Okay. Yeah. I think them. Yeah, and then somebody did lose some players and thing too. About that thing did go on.
Yeah, them Jamaican people are corrupt. You see me? Yeah, for them corrupt. That's why football now going away. Because
Yeah.
everything take time.
But how much more time? Because remember for 98 we go a World Cup, you know. So much more time if he's ever want. Yeah.
Not that going like 5 years. I'm not give my 5 year down the national team for that. But I'm not give it U21 though.
They give me U21.
Yeah, you can start from there, sir.
Oh, Lenny, so that
And
me
then
say the U20, bro. That me say the
yeah, and
U20.
then promote team. You see me and say, everything take time, dog. Because look for Paul,
Brother,
them
I
not
don't
give man
think
no
Lenny
time
Hyde
do that.
can coach a senior team, brother. I tell a big man thing, bro. Like, me need you to look back
Why
on.
you think him can coach?
No,
Man, come on, what are they?
when you say big
Just look at
manager,
all
when you say you need a manager for coach Jamaica, not a coach, me think you go.
Yo, yeah, break up, dad.
Yo, you hear me?
JT, you hear me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, when you did
Alright.
say you want a manager, not a coach, me a say, bro, you talk about some top manager. Me not say Lenny Hyde no top manager, you know, bro, but it just, me think say me I look for some top manager from you, bro.
Yeah, you can get top manager now, dad. You can get top manager too, but what we can get in the Caribbean right now.
Where I
So
say,
if you get a top manager, I will put money that in dad.
yeah, me know, bro, but them a pay the money. Me could bring in Unseen. Look like Unseen, I come agree with you.
I can see it.
Talk Unseen.
Yeah, say no Jamaica play later. I want the fans them come out and support the game, buy them ticket and come in and support the game, JT. The fans them are gonna looking for something different, JT, in the game. Such as we don't want to see the mechanical type of play where Hallgrímsson
Thank you.
they have play this long ball thing and
Thank you.
them in the press conference they talk about long ball, long pass.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, this is what this whole show is about, bro. Me I tell people, say, me not like how them, me not like them sound there, brother. Better if you are gonna do it, nobody come tell us, like, try to convince us that long ball and long pass, bro. We're not stupid. Every team make long passes. You see me?
Like it's a whole day thing, JT.
1 second, Unseen. People, and that's let me tell you, we are Unseen them can kick off on stream anytime. Unseen them can tell you. Unseen can take up the phone, call me anytime. Me take up the phone call Unseen. I saw it go, people. And me and Unseen can disagree today. But you see, Unseen in this case heard. You see what I see, or get what I got from that press conference. Unseen, I'm like, why are we talking about this, bro? It is a problem. When you start saying that this is a part of the game, Damian Lowe don't his muscle memory tells him go long all the time. Richard King long all the time. And
so I see him me talk, JT.
No, but bro, Lenny Hyde can't fix that, brother. I know it's not a Lenny Hyde thing, that, bro.
I Lenny that talk, so no for them money, them no discipline bad man. And that thing can't work with.
Yes, but that we have right now. So me did break Unseen. Continue Unseen.
Yeah, so I say
make him continue, because I did break in on him point because I felt like I'm happy somebody else heard that.
Report from training is that he's emphasized on keeping the ball though, and working a lot of squares in the box as well. So because we don't square a lot of ball.
We don't.
We try 1v1, try getting at the box and kick the ball for the goal. We don't do a lot of squares. In the session, I tell you, brother, Dixon look impressive. Like,
man, tell him, man, say me ball, brother. Yo, load the ball, and you see the whole on YouTube. Comment them just like all the video there. They comment them, did a stick on the video them too.
My issue with personal though is like they're looking at the footballers NLeague. So you select a particular player, and because this player is coming from a particular era, he should start. So training don't matter. I may get from some of the man them, JT. What you think about that though? Training matters, right? And JT?
Yeah.
Training matters, right?
Yeah, but what I want to ask you, Unseen, I'm glad you were there.
No, I weren't there, and
Oh,
I got a
wasn't
report.
there? Oh, you got a
I got a
report.
report.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
because I even called military last night. I want to know about the intensity of the training, the intensity
Yeah,
of the
man.
session.
Ba-
That's very
based on
important
what
to me.
Yeah, based on the report that I got, that they were, a lot of vibes, they were playing fast, the randos, they do a lot of randos, like what the caller was talking about with NLeague. So they do a lot of randos, right?
Mhm.
They do a lot of finishing drills where, they carry the goal small, the area small, where they put the big goals close,
Mhm.
and 5 passes, goals, quick passes, stuff like that. Try to get the strikers to score a lot of goals and the centre backs to play the ball fast, make the ball go fast, break the lines quickly.
Let me just say this, people. You see how YouTube stay, I'm gonna explain something to you. Is there an article out there that's the coach said Dixon needs work, the Charlton coach? Is that in an article?
I don't see.
No, because no, bro, I'm the one who said that on the stream, and people are using it. Like, I'm watching YouTube and I'm like, guys, I said that because somebody told me that. I talked to somebody and he says, JT, I think the coach is saying like he needs to get stronger.
No, he said that his body can get more bulky and more stronger.
But you saw that in a paper?
No, I didn't saw it in the paper.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say to you, Unseen. I said this on the show the other day, and the people them couldn't even know if it was a fact or anything. You know what I mean? I mean, explain clearly to them. I said, people, what I'm hearing is that they're saying that the coach likes Dixon, but he needs work.
Oh, Steve McClaren need work.
No, Dixon need work. So
that's what Steve said.
Yeah. No, it's Marlon King. What I'm saying, bro.
Marlon King?
No, bro, I'm reading from the comments. What I'm saying, bro, when I'm telling you something factual that I'm reading of something that I'm certain of, I will tell you that. You see me? And when me say, bro, this is what I'm hearing, this is from sources, you have to listen clearly. Come point out on the show when I'm making opinions, just giving just a random my opinion on something. When I'm giving you facts, something you can go and fact check for yourself, or I'm just speculating. I try to always point those things out on the show. You see me? Because when you do that, people cannot compile everything to say JT said that. You have to also listen. JT McClaren was a midfielder. Continue Unseen. That was a good take. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
Dixon in training, and you said this
apart
drills.
from that, apart from that, Dixon, as I said, Dixon needs to. He's gonna get there. He's gonna get there. He's in a professional settings now. He's gonna get good meal, proper nutrition, and gym work. So he's gonna get there. And what they can't take away from him though is his close control and his touch. He's technical, and that is what.
And then you actually bolster Javon point again about coming from Lenny Hyde.
Yeah.
Me not say this, but I'm not saying me an idiot.
Anyway,
Unseen, just clear up that the theme. He must say Lenny, just so him can know. Check it out.
No, I don't really want.
Same thing like Lenny that too.
Me not really want to go to the Lenny. As I said, JT, at this moment, based on where we're at and we're using at the top to fix our football. Basically, as I'm seeing. So we have to go for a big name coach that can get in the players. Whenever we qualify for the World Cup and we get the money and stuff like that, and we are there, then we can invest back in our football and try to get to our players better. Because we're using the top of the football to fix it. So
General,
I don't see where they're gonna use Lenny Hyde because Lenny Hyde is.
So General.
Yeah.
So you believe that they are going to invest in football, brother? You think that they will need qualify? I have all that money there. You think that they might invest but that no football bad
Yeah,
man?
it already started already. You see that we have gone the 14 program where the academy is there. So it's a good look so far. There's a start at the youth level. The coaches are getting better at coaching, going to school, getting better at it. So I think it's a good look for Jamaica in the next 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
You know, feel satisfied bad man.
But Lenny had the answer. One Lenny.
No, the issue is, and there's no problem for you to be satisfied because we're trying to fix it from the top.
The man them forgot overseas bad man. Say the man them overseas. Say them a Portugal.
No man, that is in the making, bro.
Javan, you have a locking on the ball game. You have a locking on the ball game a little bit more, Javan.
But at the end of the day, we have a choice, right? We can get players from overseas. That is good. So why not go for them and find a balance?
But why we are just bringing all them money? I want to have a system. Still not going to see him.
McClaren must have a system, man. He's a pro-licensed coach. He must have a system. We can't.
Do we have a system though? Do we understand how we play?
Do you understand? Yes, he said that he worked with the development, some FIFA thing with Jamaica. He watched Jamaica play. He talked.
Yeah, I'm a pre-Jamaica. I'm a pre-Jamaica long time to FIFA.
Yeah, we can't say the man don't know, bro. And
why he never say what is our system? He not say it all now. He say watch how we play. But he not say we have no system.
Well, you have to, all right.
But he also said he's adaptive, bro. He said he
and JT can attest to this. JT, as a coach, going to a football team, you can't just go there and make wholesale change. So.
No, it doesn't. But guess what? But this is the game though for him to because if Jamaica score 3 first half, I need him to try things second half. The game should be a session if we start winning. You see me? Because we don't have a lot of time together, right?
Right. But JT, you have to remember that he has to come in, he has to get acquainted with the person that he's working with,
yeah.
Right? You have to win those person over with him, because when you're doing the sessions, you're planning and so on. Those persons can be the worst nightmare. So you have to win over those persons.
1 second, right? Unseen. Signals me that say, I see what you did there. Okay, all right. I see if our league was good, a lot of coaches and scouts would be here. Our league is not that good. What is his coach saying? Okay. U14 program played many long passes to their big forwards to win matches, and we're all happy. So we need to make up our minds. Russell in the midfield. We are looking forward to working with him, developing and making a better player. Nathan Jones talking there. If I was a small-minded, I would have taken offense to what the coach said. He said based on where he's coming from, but he hopes to get some minutes soon. In technical ability, JT McClaren was a midfielder. Continue unseen.
All right. So can I give my 2 piece on the long ball, long pass thing, what I think it means, or the difference between both?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me if I'm wrong. So for me, JT, I think a long pass is when it is completed. So a long pass can be whether on the ground, it can be whether on the ground, and it can be whether in the air. So when it's completed, it is a long pass, right? A long ball now, in my estimation, is when you're trying to just bang the ball forward with hoping that some Jamaican person catch the ball. And this is my way of getting it clear to people. So I'm saying that most of the time we're watching Jamaica, that maybe say a Damian Lowe or the keeper Andre Blake, one of our defenders, they attempt this long ball without knowing where the player is. So it's like an AI pass, then in other words, they might try to explain to me it's an AI pass. You understand what I mean?
But you know the long ball where we attack. We attack about
that's why I'm telling the people, so there's a difference with long pass and a long ball. Right? A long ball, in my thinking is when the ball you play the ball without knowing that it's going to a Jamaican player, we don't get the ball on at all. We don't get the ball on at all, right?
Mm.
And it goes down as a, we lose the ball. We don't want to see that. And if you go into the analytic of our games, most of our games we play, the centre back them play a long ball and so on. We lose the game or we draw the game or we look miserable out there. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I see unseen in our thing is that we are in our JPL, we're always trying to use our wing backs to make a final pass to our strikers. It's a weird way how to play football. Very weird way how to play football. Like we're just, I don't know, bro. It's very weird. Every time I see we pass, I recognize the problem the other day unseen when we're using our wing backs to start the attack. So as soon as the wing back get it in Jamaica, the JPL, he goes long. Just look at it. If somebody cuts off the angle where he cannot make the back pass back to the center back, he goes long. And I think that's where those small-sided drills need to be implemented, where you have the triangle, where players know that you can hold the ball and wait. 2 players is going to show. 2 players playing football, I would say, when I went to Sweden, that's one of the main things they kept telling us. 2 players has to show. When one person has the ball, and you give that 2 options out all the time. So I don't know. Maybe it's not the
JT,
best way.
I think last season though, I think a team called Montego Bay, I saw a difference with how they played though. Like the Santos guy, that Brazilian coach, he brought something different in the second part of the season when he got some good players. Like they were moving the ball pretty well. Like, the Brazilian player that's called Ferreira, he was like that brain in that midfield with Owen Garden up top. Like they played some good football last year. It's unfortunate they couldn't make it to the knockout round.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, Dr. Dan. Remember to hit the like button, people. Christo, long ball style is when you attempt a lot of long passes. Sean Dice. People, remember to hit the like button. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the stream. It's game day, people. It's game day today. Jamaica versus Cuba in their first Nations League group game. We're just kicking off a new round again. It's a new round.
For me, based on how he talks, though, based on how McClaren talks, I think in the training he did the opposite. In training, he did the opposite on what he said in the interview.
What was the opposite?
The opposite, he wants them to try to keep the ball, right? And he's saying that he's not gonna change a lot based on what Hallgrímsson did. So
yeah, and maybe he's dropping that as a false lead to the next head coach too. It could be a thing where the next is a false lead, right?
Yeah, so I think he did the opposite though. Like he wants to keep that ball, he don't want to kick away the ball, but he's saying that if there's pressure and
and that's common sense.
Right, that is common sense.
You see me? That's common sense. So we expect our players to have a little common sense as well. The coach is not saying, and if you're listening as a player, we're not top coaches out here. But I think basically what the coach is saying, and always look for the short, safe pass, especially if you're not the point man who is starting the attack. But I'm not also saying you should shut down your vision. So if you see something on the field, a run being made, you're not going to take it. But we just don't want our players to get in the mode of every time we get the ball, we just get fidget. Like we just get, like look when we players them get the ball, it's like somebody like ticklish them, like them just start get like jiggy. Like just calm down, relax. You have the football, look for the safe pass, and you're just gonna see the game start opening up. Just a lot of Jamaicans don't really like that, especially if you make too much back passes, even if they're clear-cut passes. So it will be interesting to watch.
Yo, so what time the game will start?
7 p.m. Jamaica time.
Yeah.
Um,
Now we'll see it then.
yeah. Chris writes, he wasn't impressed with Suriname, El Salvador, Guatemala last night. They got the result, but Jamaica can put a performance also get 3 points. Yeah, man. There's all the big dogs. I think Cuba will put up some resistance early on in the game, but Jamaica will eventually win the game. Hopefully. My thing is, bro, I don't want Jamaica to be playing down to Cuba. Cuba need to know them size. Because when we're playing the United States, they don't have no respect for it. But don't say that on the show. So we know, I don't know, friend thing. I don't know, Cuba with neighbor. If we just
Have a look.
tip on them and crush out them teeth.
JT,
Eh?
JT. I have a little strength and weakness note that I put down. I want to watch Cuba play. I don't know if you want me to share.
Yeah, man, share it, man. Perfect.
Okay. So the strengths of Cuba, physicality and speed. Cuba athleticism allows them to play with intensity, using quick counterattacks to surprise opponents. Their speed can catch teams off guard, especially on the wing. Team cohesion. Despite being an underdog, Cuba plays with great team spirit and determination, which can make them tough to break down defensively. Their weaknesses now is lack of international experience. Many Cuban players have less exposure to high-level international football, which often shows in their tactical understanding and adaptability during matches. 2, goal scoring. Cuba struggles to consistently score goals, often lacking a clinical finisher in key matches. The offensive production is limited compared to more experienced teams like Jamaica.
All right.
Discipline. Cuba's defense
Travis, how are more doing I know?
Under pressure, leading to lapse in concentration and vulnerability in their backline, especially against fast technical teams like Jamaica.
Yeah. I did some analysis on the Cubans. I saw that they were very.
That sound like system to me.
Yeah, it's their U20 coaches coaching the senior team now, and he brought up 7 players from the U20 team. So it's continuity there, but I think that's also an advantage for Jamaica because those are U20 boys gonna realize that this is big man ball game too. You know, that's like bringing 7 Kahim Dixon, 7
But they have a system there, son.
But they have a system though, like they're
any team with a system is dangerous.
See like how you break it down to it. But Cuba system, did this new coach break it down to it? But Jamaica system, you not break down nothing like what you just say.
But I can give you the Jamaica strength and weakness as well. Do you want that one?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Me ask if them have a system.
I know it.
Like we just explain.
All right. So attacking strength is attacking depth. Jamaica boasts talent forward like Michael.
No, me ask you, did the coach turn?
No.
System.
I am going to put out what the note I take of Jamaica national team strengths and
1 second before you do that. People, hit the like button. Travis, Nitro69. Make sure you hit the like button, you know, people. Team aggressive. See, they only have 20 likes on the video and 280 people watching on both channels. So, people, come on. We need some likes on the videos. What's happening? I thought we would have hit the like button already. Everybody, just hit the like button. May I go and wait, man? Unseen, I will go into some statistics and some crucial information on the potency of the Jamaican team, deficiencies, strengths, and weaknesses. You'll be having that from Unseen. So please hit the like button as we provide content for you guys. And you hit the like button. Thank you, Joshai. Bless up yourself, Orlando. Make sure you hit the like button, my boss. Christo, make sure you hit the like button. Because some people, even when you come in and you talk, you forgot that you didn't hit the like button. So if you forgot, just touch the like button. Continue Unseen.
All right. So earlier I gave the strengths and weakness of Cuba. Now it's Jamaica time. All right. So persons who don't know, or persons who are going to think about it right now, let's take a time out to listen what Unseen Sports has put together. All right. So attacking depth is one of our strengths. Jamaica boasts talented forward like Michael Antonio, right? Bowser, Shamar Nicholson, Demarai Gray, Dixon, Kaim Dixon. We have, a lot of attacking players that can, come up for us. Bobby Reed, Darman Campbell, those players. Provide pace, creativity, and finishing power. Their presence makes Jamaica a strong attacking team capable of breaking down any defense team in CONCACAF. All right?
Mm-hmm.
International experience. That is one of our strengths. Many Jamaican players are active in Europe, playing leagues, like the Championship, League One, and the EPL. We also have players in the major leagues as well, which gives them a competitive edge with high-level football exposure. Number 3, solid defense. Jamaica defense anchored by players like Ethan Pinnock, Deshaun Bernard, Lati Baudier, Greg Lee, Bell, Lambikisa, right? Most of the time we are very organized and we are physically strong, which helps to neutralize opposing attack effectively. 4, set pieces. Jamaica has consistently been strong on set pieces due to their athleticism and the aerial prowess, which can be decisive in tight matches. All right, their weakness now. Midfield creativity. While their forwards are potent, Jamaica sometimes struggles to control the midfield and create chances consistently against a well-organized team. Defensive lapse. Despite their physicality, Jamaica can occasionally suffer from defensive errors we always make, particularly when faced with quick counterattacks or high-pressing opponents. 3, consistency. Jamaica struggle with consistency in the international tournament, sometimes failing to maintain high performance.
And we know them thing, man. That's one word of information you get, man. We know that information. Right. So Jamaica, and another thing, people. I know a lot of people are worried about the Mason Greenwood thing, where I think the article is on goal.com, where they are saying that the England manager saying that he will be keeping an eye on Mason Greenwood. Okay, if they want to keep an eye on Mason Greenwood, they keep an eye on Mason Greenwood. But that's England, and that article was very sketchy, was very open-ended at the end of that. So I'm not worried about that. At the end of the day, Mason Greenwood will choose if he wants to play for Jamaica. Again, another rumor. People are saying Omari Hutchinson pulled out of the England U21 side because the coach called him and talked to him. Big deal, Leng. On cut out them thing, them man. Only know them information. where people get them information. I said the coach called Omari Hutchinson and tell him, say, don't do it. Yo, them reggae boys fans, you know, easy, you know, bro. Oh no, easy, you know. The man, I don't know. Ansi, doesn't that sound like a conspiracy?
Yeah, that is some theory. Until the player, you know, come out and make it clear. Then we can't run it.
We can't run it, professional. But Unseen, I'm telling you, I don't think Omari Hutchinson is coming to play for Jamaica. Flat out. The coach says Omari and Kadamachi.
His man is not here.
Yeah, the coach said Omari and Kadamachi are 2 players who say they want to wait for England. You see me? So, the coach I got call the man and tell him, so don't do it. Big deal then. Fix up, man.
My question is,
Question. Now you hear me?
Yeah, man, we are here.
Don't think Greenwood will come Jamaica?
I think Jamaica has a better chance of getting Mason Greenwood than England.
Wrong.
What do you mean wrong?
Man, now come as a bad man.
Yeah?
Now come as a man.
Where you get that from?
No, I get that from nowhere.
You're not really
realistic, man.
You know,
realistic, now.
Yeah, but you know, say the man.
Realistic, now. JT.
Yeah, all right.
Man, now come to Jamaica bad man. England, the man are gone. Man, I wait for England and my game, them I do.
I forgot England now.
But you know, understand the thing will come with Mason Greenwood, bro?
Until I say them I want him. England until I say them I want him.
Bro, it is gonna be hard for England to use Mason Greenwood because of
did the people from England tell us them don't want him?
The women community don't want him.
Woman tell us them don't want him?
The women community in England doesn't
want community
or represent England. Yes. Anybody?
About the federation. England federation tell us them don't want him.
Bro, you know say them don't want him, man.
They want the man, brother.
You notice that no clubs in England bought Mason Greenwood from Man U. It's a France club.
Marseille.
Out of the culture.
That not said that.
Out of the
culture.
So what make you say now come to Jamaica? What make you say we can't?
Them going miss now upon a
of course.
future talent.
They miss out on a lot.
Nah, miss out on that. England, man, have brother.
Bro,
So
they
what?
miss out on a lot to other countries. They miss out on a lot.
So,
Me have prove me wrong, you know.
all right, Javon, you first said Jamaica not qualify for the World Cup. I know you say Macy Greenwood not come at Jamaica.
I'll not be realistic, dad.
But you support Jamaica, though, right?
Yeah, that support Jamaica fully.
Who you don't want me to go Cup?
Now just be realistic, bad man. Man now come as a bad man. I say I be a mind game, them a do. Upon Omar Hutchinson. Mind game, them a do.
Go ahead, Carla.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I was watching your feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching your feed from the UK.
I'm here in the background, though. You're playing.
And,
Yeah, just turn off what you got playing there.
And I'm hearing talking about system.
No, you're playing something in the back.
Oh, let me turn you down. Let me turn you down on Google. And I'm hearing talking about
the
background, what style of play we're going to play.
Mm-hmm.
But with Steve McClaren, you've got in a manager that will set you up on a style of play. When I watch Jamaica play, there's a lot of long ball and inconsistency in their play.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting a person now that will come in with a system that has a style of play. But until you can't see after one game.
No. We have to be fair. But nobody can actually say we want to. What scared a lot of people is when he said he's gonna just continue what Hallgrímsson was doing. We understand that, but you kind of don't want to hear that from your coach, right? Do you?
No. He has to say something to kind of give. You want to continue from what the manager was doing, but he has to be more specific. Yeah. What was the good thing that they're picking up on? I don't like Jamaica playing land balls. I like them to try and play the ball to feet.
Yeah. Carla, I'm glad. Carla, you're in the UK. Guess what? Because I got a lot of friends in the UK, a lot of links in the UK. There's some links them there. And
yeah,
a lot of them, they weren't happy when McClaren. I realized the Jamaican community in the UK, especially, they weren't happy when McClaren got the job. What was that down to?
It was one. He's not your top. One is an ex-England manager, so they're already seen him at England, and England managers never do well once with England. English managers don't ever do well with England. And then it's just his antics, like when he went to Denmark, he tried to speak a Danish accent. Then he has a Middlesbrough. So they look at McClaren's an old school manager. He's not your Pep. He's not your He's not
your Arteta. Your Arteta and those guys.
So he's very much old school manager. He will set up Jamaica in a way that should make us hard to beat. But it's gonna take a bit of time.
What about the attacking side? What about the attacking? Because to be honest with you, man, what can I call you, by the way?
Richard.
All right, Richard. Are you Richard Green?
I was born in Jamaica, but born in St. Mary. But
I know say I had man from your day. I know you near Richard Green in the comment.
No, sir.
Okay, no, but what you're saying, but what I think the fans want to know is McClaren going to play attacking football? That's the gist of it.
He's not going to play attacking football. If you're expecting outright attack, you're not going to get it from McClaren. You'll get strong defensively, hard to beat, good shape. That's what you probably see from him, is a good shape and hard to beat. He's not going to be we're not going to be blowing teams away. That's what you want to build a foundation, and then from there we see how we go. But it's also,
so it's nothing like that's at Manchester United now. We won't get we don't see that kind of identity on this kind of team.
No, not at all. He's not that type of manager. And plus, what you got also to understand with Jamaica team, it's a balance between the overseas players and the Jamaican players. Mm-hmm. The ones that are based, they're all Jamaicans. They all play for Jamaica, but there's a fine balance of you play in the Jamaican League in Jamaica. You have a different mentality from a guy who plays in the English League, or even down to the Championship or League One. These players are getting paid a lot of money. So it's about he's got to find that right medium where all the players can be understanding that we're here, put Jamaica on the map or make us the best that we can be. And
what if we get a Mason Greenwood? By the way, you're in the UK. What's the temperature on the ground? You think we saw this article that just came out tried to muddy the waters a little bit?
Mason Greenwood will never play for England again.
Yeah,
he will never ever play for England again. He might, and to me, you know what? You got proven innocent, then that should be it. You should be able to go on your life. In England, it doesn't happen like that. Mm-hmm. Every team is looking at him going, "You're a liability." Mm-hmm. For fans, you're a liability. So, now it's down to the Jamaica public how they will will they accept Mason Greenwood coming to play for Jamaica? That is a question that is going to need to be asked. Will they be happy for Mason Greenwood to
will who be happy?
Jamaica?
Will who be happy?
The Jamaica public.
No, bro, the Jamaica public, I think 99.9%, man, is ready for Mason Greenwood. You're going to have that little pockets of people, but majority, I think.
Then it's down to Mason Greenwood. Mm-hmm. If he even give you opportunity to play for England, then he has played for England. Then if he's only played one game, so now he's eligible to play for Jamaica. Now it's up to him. Does he want to play for Jamaica? And for me, the thing for me will be, if you're going to play for Jamaica, you're playing with your heart. Mm-hmm. Are you just playing for Jamaica to play international football, or do you? I prefer him to say, I don't want to play for Jamaica, full stop, rather than going and playing for Jamaica and don't really want to be there, just want to play international.
Yeah. But I think looking at his actions on social media and following the team and following some of the guys, you can see maybe it's building up a sense of, you know what, this is actually what is for me, actually.
And he could go, you know what, I will go play for Jamaica and I'm going to show England and show the Premier League teams what they've missed out on. Because him playing, I think he's gone 5 goals in 3 games in League.
Yeah.
But for him, I think if he comes to make attitude of, you know what, I'm going to show all these teams and all these clubs what they've missed out on, and he goes there and plays at his peak for Jamaica, I think we'll have our front three will look very dangerous.
Yeah, I think so. Who's your front three? Because what do you think? Omari Hutchinson, Ipswich, just took a call up for you, the England U20s. I thought he was a player who's been dodging the cap for Jamaica for a while now, and I thought that he was a player that this was collaborated through agent to get the buzz around the player. Omari Hutchinson.
How old is Omari Hutchinson now? I can't remember his age.
He's still young. They call him for the U20s, so he might be about 19.
Yeah. The thing is, again, he's going to be in a tricky position unless he's playing at a top 6 team in the Premiership. It's going to be very hard for him to, because you've got to think, you've got Harry Kane, you've now got Ivan Toney. His career for England is finished because he's now in Saudi.
We're not sure about that. Listen. If he's in Saudi Arabia and he's playing lights out, he's getting called for England. I know it's the massive. I would bet anything on that. I know they're going to use. You're using the Henderson. You're using the fact that Henderson went to Saudi Arabia.
For this squad?
No, not this squad, because he hasn't been playing football either. But look at the Conte. Conte was one of the best players in the Euros. He played in the Saudi league. So what are they saying?
No, England is very territorial. England, I'm telling you now, for him going Saudi, it also all depends on who the next international manager is.
So you don't rate the Saudi league. They don't rate the Saudi league in England then.
It depends on who's going to be appointed the next manager. That's where it's going to come down to.
Wow, this is brutal. See, but look at Morgan Gibbs-White. They called him up from Nottingham Forest. So Omari Hutchinson might see that and say, "Listen, I can get that call as well."
Yeah, but you know why? Morgan Gibbs-White, he was called because the manager had him at under 21s. So he was called up because the manager knows him personally. The manager called him up because he called up 2 players that he knows on a personal level, that he can then say, right, this is my style of play. These 2 players will know what I want and they will listen to me. Remember, he's an interim manager, so he's not. If he's over the full, he's not getting the job unless he does amazing in the next 8 games, 4 games that they're giving him. Then yes, he might get a run in this team. But once they get their permanent, I don't see Hutchinson being called up.
You think Trevor Sinclair? You think Trevor Sinclair adds anything as far as the coaching staff? What was Trevor Sinclair like as a player? You probably know that.
He played for Derby, didn't he? It was a Derby, then it was Aston Villa, I think, if my memory serves correctly.
So McClaren knows him then, right?
I think he was. But again, it's all about, for me, he was a good finisher. It's all about, can they mold the team in the way that they want them to play? That's what it is. And understand. And also, the international manager coming from overseas, it's understanding the Jamaican culture.
Okay. So you think he's added value then, as far as maybe he could help?
Value. For, you know what? For someone like Trevor Sinclair going and coaching Jamaican national team, hopefully you will see that then moved into the Jamaica League. So if you have people who's played at the top level, and they can just pass on the knowledge onto those younger players who, for me, which Jamaican players is that they have to be open up to want to learn. Don't think that the big man I say no, you can't. I'm in not to play football, but he's been able to take those. I have a sense to everybody is, don't tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what I need to improve on.
Yeah. And some players run into that.
And for me, it's they're getting people who have done that top level. Can those managers, those coaching staff improve to Jamaican players?
Christopher Wright says, is Sinclair in the coaching? He's already in Jamaica. Sinclair is already in Jamaica, my friend. What I want to ask you know, Richard, is all right. When we look at Jamaica and where we've been, because I felt that the team was growing, but Hallgrímsson stopped growing. But what we didn't know was he already negotiated a deal months ago. And I saw that. And some will say, JT, you're a bit brutal. You rushed out early on the coach. Why I'm like that is because the Nations League, there's no room for error. World Cup qualifiers, people might think it's a given.
So I lost that last comment. Can you say that again?
I said Nations League, there is no room for error. In the World Cup qualifiers, some people might think that Jamaica should qualify because the big dogs are not there. But I'm saying that you actually have to win the games. And against any opponent in CONCACAF, the games get muddy. It gets sticky.
Yeah, you can only beat who's in front of you. You can't go and say, oh, you should qualify, because nobody knows. You don't. Football is 90 minutes, 11 versus 11. Anything can happen. So there's no giving. You gotta go out. You gotta play every game like it's a final. You gotta make sure when you leave. For me, watching Jamaica as a proud Jamaican is, I don't matter how I'm upset when we lose, but I'm upset when we lose without trying.
What are you looking for from this game today? Like, what are some of the things you're looking for?
Just to see how we're going to set up. Are we going to try and be a bit more controlled, not rush, take care of the ball more? And I always say when I watch Jamaica, I say it's a simple. I like when you said that they've been doing small pitch, small games, small pitch passes, because I find that sometimes we dwell too much on the ball. We'll get the ball and we're trying to take on 2-3 players.
Jamaica does. I wish we did that more.
And I just say the game is simple. The ball move faster than you can. Move it forward. Make the space. Move it around. Keep it simple. Don't think if you beat one player, you've got to beat another player. If the opportunity is there, yes, but just be a bit more take care of the ball a bit more when we have the ball.
Yeah. And this is where the whole long ball debate. But I feel like there's certain players in Jamaica who are attached to the long ball, like the Damian Lowe. If we see Damian Lowe in the center back tonight position, I don't think anybody tells him not to go long.
If the opportunity, if the I don't mind a long ball. If the opportunity is there to go long, go long. But if you're just going to kick it long for the sake of kicking it long, then that's a long ball. It's not being put forward with a purpose. So for me, I want to see every ball, every pass has to have a purpose to it. Don't just kick it long because you want. That's the first thing. I'm under a bit of pressure. I got to kick it long. No. Take your time. As you said earlier, you want two players showing for the ball at all times.
Yeah.
If there's space to drop it behind, if he's in defense and he looks up and he sees a run and there's a space to drop it in behind the defenders, all means go attempt that long pass, because I can see that there's a space to drop it behind the defender and Tonio's there, he can run onto it. Let's test the defender. That is fine, but don't just kick it up there for the sake of going, it's a long ball.
Does Damian Lowe start for you tonight?
You know what? It's a 50-50. For me, I don't like picking teams. Because I prefer to say, you know what? I let the manager pick the team. Let's see, because let him pick the team, see how he's picked it, and then see. Then right? He's picked this team. Let's see what the coaching has been.
So you just so you're not looking and I'm not gonna. I don't want to use the word expectation because I have expectations tonight. I expect
my expectations. I want to see us play a controlled game of football.
Yes.
That's I want to see. So I'm on the phone, Tina.
That's what I want to see, man. A controlled game.
I want to see a controlled game of football where we can be right. This is how they want you. This is how Jamaica is going to play. So I want to see us like, what is the system going to be? Are we playing with are we going to have we're starting on a core, strong defense. When we lose the ball, we drop back into shape. How are we going to counter attack? Are we going to use the wingers more? Are we going to try and play through midfield? So you just want to see how you play the game.
Yeah. But people always question whether or not Jamaica has the players to play ball control. Big up yourself, brain drain. Do you think because they do it at their clubs? So I don't know why they can't do it when they play for Jamaica.
I think when they play for Jamaica, I think sometimes, and I can see why. It's sometimes I think players are going right. I'm on the international stage. The other teams are looking. All the scouts are here. I've got to show what I can do. And to be honest, it's not. It's sometimes when you play, it's not about showing off. It's a scout will pick you up because you just played your good game. You played how you play the control game. They can see, right, this player can see that he in midfield he's controlled, on the wing he's controlled, defense he's controlled. He's not rushed. He's not trying to be the star boy. So I think with Jamaica we've got the talent there. It's all about the nurturing of the talent. So we've seen players left Jamaica and gone international and played in top leagues, Germany, Premier League. So it's not that we can't. It's not that they can't. They can do it. I think it's just a bit. It's having and also I think it's having the right structure in place. And it's not going to change. It's going to take us years to get it right. But it's having that structure. So right from under 14s, this is what we're going to play. On the 18s, this is how we're going to play. On 21, this is how we play the same football from bottom up. Not top down. Because at the moment, the players, we can't go top down. We have to go bottom up.
We can, and we got a tough game coming up next. A lot of people might not. I think that game down there in Honduras is gonna be a dogfight as well. I'm not so, because I look at this game against Cuba to me as a training session. Like after training, you have a practice match. I'm just saying in my mind.
I wouldn't look at any team. Any comes to national, no matter how, that to me is a final. You've got to go into that game. Even if you're 4-5-0 up, you've got to control the game all the way through.
Yeah. Jamaican football fans, you can continue just to pass the ball. For those who are just joining the stream, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you very much, Eagle Republic. Big up yourself, CC. Carla, don't suggest that they pass the ball. Be careful. These football fans will not like it.
But then you're in a catch-22. So you don't want us to pass the ball, and you want us to go all guns blazing. Then we get hit on the counter. Then you're upset because they're getting hit on the counter. So you've got to decide what you want. You've got to say, well, I prefer Jamaica to be defensively solid and then play out, or you go, we're gonna be.
What's the ideal look for you for this Jamaica team? I want to hear your formation and your starting lineup. You would go for in the game tonight.
I said I wouldn't pick my starting lineup because at the moment I think I got to give the manager that time.
No, man. I'm staying. Obviously,
formation wise, I like to see a 4-3-3.
But who are the personnels in? Because I could just say I want to see a 5-4-2. I could throw anything out there.
I haven't seen the whole squad, so I'll maybe.
Let me give you the players off the top. That's there. Leon Bailey is not. We have the striker Campbell. He's playing at Randers FC in Denmark. He's playing at Randers FC in Denmark. I think 2 goals from 6 games. Then we have a Demari Gray. I would say, let me give you my starting lineup. Dishard Bernard, Ethan Pinnock centre back, Joel Latibodier at the right back position. I would play him at the right back where he played at Swansea. Play him right back, and then Amari Bell left back. Middle of the park, I go Casey Palmer, Jonathan Russell, and in the 10, Bobby Reed. Right hand side, I'm going Norman Campbell. Demari Gray left, Mikel Antonio in the center of the park. Substitution though, if Bobby Reed or either Bobby Reed or Norman Campbell not clicking on the right hand side, I shift Bobby Reed over to the right hand side and bring in Akira Anderson and drop Casey Palmer in the 10 and have Anderson drop deeper.
Okay. Yeah, well, I can see why you go with that team. That definitely can work. I wouldn't say I would go against your pick.
That's the strongest team right now. Out of the squad.
If that's the strongest one, then you always have to play your strongest team.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people would say Dexter has been the most consistent player.
Play players in the position that they play for their club. That's what I've always said. Play your position that you play for your club week in, week out. I'm not going to put I'm not going to put a player in a position that they don't play in on a regular basis.
Yeah, I can understand that, but what about a player who used to play in a position?
And then I always say use players in internationally, because you got such a small window with the international team that you can't be. You don't have enough time to ask the player to do something that is new to the not new, but something that they've got to adapt to easily, quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So if you play them in their position to play for their club, they're more quicker to adapt to your system. Because I'm in my position that I play week in, week out. Okay, all the managers ask me to do is do this and a bit different. I'm not doing anything outside what I don't normally do. I'm just asking to tweak this. But okay, I understand what he wants to do. Okay, I could do that. So if I'm attacking midfielder and the manager say, right, we'll lose ball, you to drop into more of a defensive position, that's fine, because I know I just need to drop back a little bit more. Is it asking me to drop all the way out? Is it asking me to go and play a false 9, which I don't play at all, or only do false 9? But I could drop in the defensively to help to strengthen the midfield.
Yeah, and when I hear the coach says all 11 players are defending, I know that sounds like an old Derby County team. You know,
you can't have. You can't have all 11 behind the ball.
Yeah,
we have to have.
He said that in the press conference. He's like, we can't have the number 9 just up there lingering, something like that. So once he said that, I hear defensive football.
No, you can't. If he's defensive, then he's going to have a problem.
Yeah, in Jamaica, he's going to have a problem.
I understand if he says my number 9 has to defend. If I see my number 9 tracking back and working hard to get that ball back, that's what I want to see. I'm hoping that's what he means.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm hoping he means. If they say my number 9 is in the set, isn't just behind the center circle defending, I don't want to see that. If he's tracking back to win the ball or double up to try and get the ball back higher up the pitch, if that's what it means, let's go for it. Anyway, sir, I'm gonna not take any more of your time.
Yeah, man. We link up.
I'm gonna take my call. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Blessing.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. That was Richard there, people. Richard had some great insight there on the game. Not gonna lie, Richard had some really good insight there on the game. That was a good call. I can't lie. Carl, I agree with you. Says mindset. I'm just saying that Jamaican football fans don't like when anyone suggests we keep in the ball. They don't like to hear that. Actually, I think more Jamaican fans want us to keep the ball. They want us to keep the ball, brother. It's just that we haven't been able to keep the ball mindset. I don't think no Jamaican fan going to the stadium and say, yo, kick and run. No, I think the fans want Jamaica to keep the ball. It's just we haven't been able to retain the ball. That's the thing. And that's been something that's been eluding us for years. The caller before Wilson, Trayvon, he must say, Lenny Hyde the answer to fix that. I don't agree with that. JT, you know who the video analyst is? The Cuba game is pretty much an exploratory game for Steve McClaren. Exactly. I need him to try things in this game. I need the coach to try things in. That's why I said if Jamaica is up by 3 halftime, on the 50th to the 60th minute, I need players like Kahim Dixon out there. If Jamaica is up 3 goals in the first half, I need Kahim Dixon out there. Because going into that next game, it's going to be a tough game down there in Honduras, bro. I don't care which Honduras team Jamaica is playing. It's going to be a tough game. I never know Jamaica to ever play a soft Honduran team. The atmosphere in the stadium is just they're gonna come for Jamaica. And that's a game. I tell people, if you can survive the first 15 minutes of a game with Honduras, you beat them. But Honduras have a piece of energy in the first 15 minutes of every game. You see me? Yeah, man. McClaren, bless yourself, my boss. You're live.
Yeah, man, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. Game day. What are your expectations? The coach, Jamaica, scoreline, squad. What's your expectation for this game?
Listen, I don't have any proof as yet, but I heard that Cuba is in the. Let me first say good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all your viewers worldwide. Mm-hmm. It's always a pleasure here to be on Sports Prophecy. Now, we expect Jamaica to win. Mm-hmm. That's an expectation. But we also know that the football is round. I heard, in the media space that Cuba is rebuilding. Now, this is a very good opportunity. If Jamaica is winning by 3 clear goals by the first half, I believe in the second half, this would be a very good opportunity now to put the noise behind us over Adrian Reed. So this is an opportunity for him.
Adrian Reed, yeah, we could put him out there. The reason why I'm not so sure, you might put a defensive midfielder out there and things start collapse very quickly. That's not a position I would really play with. For me, Adrian Reed comes on in the game, 10 minutes to go, Jamaica has it locked in. Because what you don't want to be stuck with is Jamaica up 3. You put on Adrian Reed, Kahim Dixon. The midfield not function anymore. When you look, it's a 3-2 game. And you're still stuck with Adrian Reed on the field. And then you maybe have to take him back off to close out the game and kill him confidence. So I'm not giving him more than 10 to 15 minutes max.
Well, then if we can't give him more than 10 minutes, then he doesn't deserve to be in the squad, because we are going to play against under 20, his age group. And if he can't shine against his age group, then I don't know where else he's going to shine. So I was looking at it from that perspective. But I get where you're coming from. But I was just looking at it.
Just bread him in there. Just bread him in. I don't think we just throw him out there. He's just...
Yeah. Most definitely, bro. And, I'm expecting Mikel Antonio. I'm expecting all the guys from the EPL to start, considering... that's the experience and what we've seen so far. So you asked me to give a starting lineup. That's what you're
Yeah, what's
asking
your
me to?
starting lineup and
Well,
formation?
of course, I'm going with Lembakisa, right back. You can't pick that back line without Deshaun Bernard. You have to put Deshaun Bernard there, and I'm putting, of course, the experience Ethan Pinnock in that holding midfield role. I'm going with John Russell. I mean, there's a lot of talks around him. Jamaica. What I find with my Jamaican people, we are very sensational. You know, we've seen many talks, so we've had problems. I've never seen the guy in the midfield. I've never really seen him dominate the game that I've seen him. He looks pretty quite average to me. But then because my Jamaican people are calling for him, let's give the guy his opportunity. Now left back, I am going with Amari. Um, I'm also going. I was thinking maybe I could go to Diamond, but I don't know how this guy is going to play. But I'm going to go with um, Karai and 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 maybe Bobby Reed. On the left for sure, Demari. On the right, I'm going with Kaim Dixon, and up top, I'm going with Michael Antonio and Andre Blake in the goal, of course.
Okay. Oh, so what's the formation?
So it's gonna be 4-4-3-3, 4-3-3.
Okay. And who we having at the midfield? Me never get the midfield part.
I have Bobby, Karai, and John Russell.
Okay, Bobby Kera, John Russell. The statement that says I don't care about style, I don't want to win. It's stupidest argument ever in sports. We don't have a style. And 25 years we can't reach the World Cup. Somebody says you are not playing against under 20s. Somebody is saying to you there that you cannot just say they're gonna be playing against his age group. Are you there, Mark Allen?
Yes, bro, I'm still here, bro. I didn't hear what you said just
No,
now.
somebody was saying you can't just say you might go play against the under 20s because it's seven under
No,
20 players in the team.
no, I didn't say that. I'm saying that they're in the rebuilding phase and they're using most of their under 20. I didn't say that they're going to pay the under 20. So what I am saying, if they're going to have a youthful exuberant team, and we have a youth that we ourselves have been complaining about, saying that the youth is not good. I'm saying this is also an opportunity to confirm if he's good or to say that he's not good. Make sense?
Yeah, I just think this ball game is just a little bit too physical for him based on what I've seen. The U20s. I just saw him getting pushed off the ball and him thinking it too easy by his peers. But I still, in some part of me, don't have a problem with him being there.
Right. And based on what I'm seeing between JT, bro, we also have to balance it. We also have to balance it, bro, against the background that when you are in a better team, for example, look at Manu's team. I just think that Manu make Casemiro like an idiot. Casemiro looks so average in a Manu team. And for me, we can't go against the principle of the background, bro, that good players look better in a better team. And while I understand that his age group and all of that, the defense, I hear people saying, boy, he wasn't standing out and all of that. But defensive midfield is not the position that will really make an impact in terms of getting goals, but more so you're the pivot guy, you're the guy that protects the back line, you're the guy that breaks up play, you're the guy that basically starts the attack, in terms of a holding midfielder. So I understand all of that. He was in a very poor under 20 team. And if we were to be honest, the under 20 was not as good as what we were expecting, bro. We need to start be honest with the teams that we are putting out there. So I am saying with so much experience around him, with the little that he has had, and people don't see at the same level. I heard that he was very impressive in the trials. Let's see that today.
Yeah. I'm not buying that. I think he was already a ready. I think he was already a ready-made. JT, did you see Holland in Norway game? No, but I know that a 19-year-old black youth scored a goal for Denmark last night, and he's like a hero today. Because let me tell you, black people don't really break into the Danish team. Like in Denmark, if you're mixed, you have a good chance of doing anything. But when you're like black, you don't really. So this kid is really good to get into that Danish team, and he scored last night, and that's what everybody's talking about at work today. So you always are gonna have black people breaking down barriers. It might seem like a small thing. That guy is opening the way for so many other Africans who are born in Denmark to play for Denmark. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm sure they would have saw what happened with a Yamal and a Nico Williams with Spain. Those two players basically won that Euros for Spain to me. Without Nico Williams in that team and Yamal, Spain doesn't win that Euro. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care who they take off the bench. Nico Williams was menacing in that tournament. He's unstoppable on the ball. The last time I see a winger who run at wing backs and defenders with so much fear and space in front of him is Cristiano Ronaldo when he was in his prime. And I'm not saying Nico Williams is anywhere near that. It's just he looks so threatening when he's on the ball and he faces up with the right back. He just looks like he's gonna win all the time.
Correct. And you asked me to give my score prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I just don't know. We have some individual brilliance, but I don't think the chemistry is there as yet. But I'm hoping that we'll get. I think we will get at least 3 goals. I don't see us scoring more than 3 though, but I think we'll get 3.
Yeah, and he can maybe. Yeah, you're right, Robin, one of my favorite players as well because I'm a fan of the Dutch team. And Robin, he was menacing as well. He was something. You know that I think Robin changed football and changed the wing position. I think Robin may be the guy who brought in wing forward. You know, he's like he was so impactful. Like you sometimes you didn't know if he was a winger or like or he's a. We know he's not a striker and we know he's not a false nine. But sometimes he looks like all of those things while he's just a winger.
Mm-hmm. Well, so what the folks saying about the scoreline, JT?
Nobody's talking about the scoreline. Have no
what
problem.
What are they saying about my squad?
They want to say have no problem with who the coach pick in his team. But the question wasn't Welsh best player in the U20.
No, I don't think Adrian was the best player on the pitch, but I do think that he was having a bad competition. And bro, I'm a critical man, bro. You see, we have to underscore the difference between a good player and a player having a bad tournament. Are we saying that Adrian had a bad tournament, or are we saying he's not good enough?
Yeah,
what the people in the comment say?
Noel says Jamaica 4. AM says Reed did not distinguish himself. Welch was the same poor team. This was what 70% local players when we were others. How Dixon get to start? I don't really think Dixon starts in this game for me.
So who am I gonna start over him?
I don't know, but Dixon doesn't start in this game. I said if we're winning, we bring on Dixon. If we're winning. All
so
right?
who would we so who gonna start, JT? Who gonna start? Jamalo?
Yeah, I would start. I didn't even remember that may have Jamal though, bro. Because for
Nothing
me,
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with that. I just think Dixon, he's excited. The guy, he has heart, and for me, we've seen him score as opposed to Jamal Lowe. We haven't seen Jamal Lowe get a goal in a good while. We haven't seen him in the Jamaica team a long while, and this has nothing to do with local. I just think I wouldn't start Shamar, definitely. I wouldn't start Shamar. I would bring on Shamar, but I think Kaim gets the nudge for me, and with the earlier deliberations from Unseen saying that the guy looks sharp in training. For me, I pick my squad from training. I don't know about any other coach, but I pick my squad from training.
Yeah, if he looks good in training, then Dixie can start, brother. Dixie can start, bro. Why he can't start? The only reason why Dixie cannot start is I don't know who he would start over. But he can. I think he's good enough to start. But I just think, for me right now, because of McClaren being the coach, I want to see the English-based players out there, and him start to gel those players together. based on the communication of them coming from the same place and the same kind of football. You see what I say?
Right. But remember, it's not just English based, we have players from all over.
Yeah. Because I think he's gonna use Norman Campbell as a player to come on fresh and just run, because Norman Campbell is playing well, people. But me watch him last game too. He was menacing, but he's still wild. Him still look wild. Him have look at the wildness in him. If you cut him up, him will run away. Him have that little wild goat thing there in him. Like the Junior Fleming them, but them just get wild. He's a bit much look like he's more ahead in his development than a Ronaldo Cephas, Norman Campbell, but him still have like a wildness there. So that's something that he needs to just get under control and to become a more complete player. But I want to see him. I want to see him in this game tonight as well.
Right. And there's so much other things I could say, bro. But I'm I'm waiting for the post-match segment of it, because I just want to keep it positive, bro. Going into the game, I wouldn't want to even be so critical of my team. But what if I should say one thing though? Jamaicans, we need to trust the process. The team is not as good as we are saying it. We are building a team. You see what I'm saying? We are building a team. And so when people have some expectation and expect Jamaica to have 90% of the ball, we already have a midfield problem. I can't remember a team having 90% of the ball without having good midfielders.
It's just not possible. Let me answer that comment, yeah. Real Madrid. So what you mean when you say wild? When I say wild is him have some other thing that we see first have, like him get the ball and him just want to kick it in a space and run because he knows he has the speed. Where we want him to be able to control that. Don't think run first. Think getting the ball in good positions, and the ball will come to you in a moving motion. I think he always wants to run with the ball, and that can be a little bit of him wildness. You see me? That's just my thing with Norman Campbell. Him like to run like Cephas, but I think he's just a little bit more probably deadlier. When I see him shoot the ball in games, it's quite accurate. But you know that wildness there, that Junior Fleming something there. Go ahead, continue, Markalan.
Yeah, man. So I think when we do have our expectations, then we are not thinking of the demands that we know have for our players. And when they do not match up to the when the demand is not matched with the expectation, then it becomes problematic, and the fan is not in a frenzy anymore. The fan is disappointed. But having individual brilliance in a team is different from having a good team with a good team chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So even if you add Leon Bailey and he's playing well and we don't have chemistry, what you'll have out there is some players that can play football but have not been gelling together. So I'm saying that the team is building. I don't know any team that has changed coaches at the rate as we do and are successful. And I'm not saying that it's not possible. I have not seen it. So these things are things that we must think about when we are thinking about the football. And I know that, Jamaican, I am a Jamaican, we are all Jamaicans, and we want to see our team play well. But we also have to consider other variables that are at play when we are being critical about our future and our football. So we are building. We are not there yet, but we should use these games, as I heard you said earlier, as basically a session. Because if Cuba beats Jamaica, I don't know what to say in my analysis at this moment. I don't see Cuba beating. I just don't see how Jamaica can lose this game, even if we don't play well. You see, so this is where I'm coming from, my bro.
Yeah, exactly. I think Jamaica has more chances of winning the game. Just like how them that show how Kamala or Harrison have more roads to 270. I said, look for Jamaica.
Oh my God, I'm not a political analysis.
Yeah, man. Cuba is gonna have to hold all of the red state them.
I'm hoping she does, but it's gonna be very hard to beat Donald Trump. That's all I can say.
I think Donald Trump might beat her, You know what I think is affecting Kamala? Big up yourself, Kamala Harris, because she's a Jamaican. It's Kamala Harris. She's Jamaican, mixed and all that stuff. bro, that laugh that Camilla has, it reminds me of, like you're at a cookout, you're at a dinner, and it's that lady who's there, and women they have to be looking around when she's laughing and she's talking to their husband. The laugh just sounds like anything could happen. That laugh is just like, that's why I feel like that's why they told her to laugh less. The laugh, they just sound like, a take man laugh. Like, like she would take a somebody man. Not saying we know that's not what it is, but it just have that person that's you're at a bar, you're at a cookout, and you're wondering if they had a little bit too much to drink, or they're getting tipsy. You're like, whoa, Camilla is getting there. She's getting, it's a party. You just sound like it's a party. That the laughter. But I hope she wins. But I don't know if America is ready for a female president, much less a black mixed Indian female president. Because Donald Trump fans, the people who vote for Donald Trump are very sneaky. Donald Trump have a group of people who are going to vote for him, who nobody knows that those people are going to vote for Donald Trump until they vote for him. They're not going to tell you. And some of those people are like your best buddy, your best friend. You know what I mean? That guy at work who you thought was, very liberal. He's voting for Donald Trump. Trust me. So a lot of people don't know that. So that's where I think the secret vote might pop out again. But yeah, for the politics for that, Mark Alon, we just had to touch on that. Let me take a comment here. Paul Williams said Donald Trump is the one that makes that laugh noticeable. Who cares? No, I always thought that laugh was just too long. I thought that laugh was long, like the intro of my shows. It's just a little bit too long sometimes. The laughter, brother. The laughter make your song. JT, stop talking rubbish. No one told her to stop laughing. I know you're running with Trump. Bro, I'm not running with Trump narrative. It's a fact. If you look, she doesn't laugh anymore on those things. And if I was her campaign manager, I would tell her to cut down on the laughing. Because I think that laugh actually rubs people the wrong way. I'm telling you, bro. She can laugh after the elections. It's just the laugh just sounds like she had a few martinis out in the backyard. And we're like, Camilla, it's early. Keep it. We don't want to lose you. She has that little laugh. But I think she's smart, and I think she has earned her position. For a Jamaican Indian, we know the drive that those families instill in their people. The Indians, very education driven. Jamaicans as well, education driven and disciplined. So I think she was raised correctly, and she's reaping, her parents as well, they're reaping the rewards of hard work, of raising up a strong woman like that, who's running for president in the highest job of the world, basically. So big up to Kamala Harris. As a Jamaican and an Indian, we support, from afar. So we're proud of her. So yeah. So we can talk all about that. Yeah, Mark Alan, we go off on that. You bring it up, but no, I never me. Are you?
No, man, you bring up Donald Trump and Kamala or next president of America.
All right. I believe, yeah. All right, continue.
Yeah, man. Mr. Vegas would say, play the tape.
Yeah. That's the word.
Yeah, man. So I as I'm saying, I can't see how Jamaica is going to lose this game, but we know it's football. So I'm always conscious of that reality. But Jamaica should win this game. I think we should get 3 goals. And I want my team to do well. I want my team to dominate. I want my team to have most of the football. And I want to see all the players do well, even John Russell. I think this is going to be really more so a debut game for him at home. I don't think he has had a lot of minutes in the Jamaican setup. So if he gets the nudge, I'm hoping he does well. And I mean, John Russell could just be the very guy that we need in
Bro,
the
I
midfield.
think I want to see John Russell tonight, bro. Tonight is the night where we need to get John Russell bred in the team. The last time I saw John Russell, he didn't put a foot wrong, to be honest. We saw where people
Exactly.
thought he was slow, but I think he has been working on that as well. And he's just the type of player. Not he's gonna look slower, but he probably has the stride. It's a long stride.
And I'm going to say something that might cause some alleged controversy, but I don't believe that my team should, like, if I have a slow defensive midfield player that is very technical and controls the ball well, it doesn't have to be fast. I mean, the football is faster than people, so if you're slow but you can get that football to go fast, then
Yeah, man.
I
And
would
those
want
are
it to
just
be
the
in
key
midfield.
things we want to see. We want to see the coach, and we want to see players like John Russell and how the midfield function. Yeah, we have to want something, Jason Guna. I'm glad you're contented at least. So you're happy with the how everything is going. I don't want to see a Damian Lowe out there in the CDM position. You know what I mean? As a fan of Jamaica football, I
And
can't want
hear
to
what I'm
see
saying
that.
now. And JT, this is
I don't
what I'm
want to
saying.
see
This is
that.
how we are so biased, bro. This is how we are so biased, bro. We are biased. We have a young talent in the likes of Adrian Reed, who is a natural holding midfielder. And we'd rather to do a mixed match midfield to facilitate some other players, bro. And I'm saying if we could play Damian Lowe there, Adrian Reed could also get a look in, who is a natural holding midfielder.
And stuff. But how many things that I but then Jason Guna, come on, respectfully then. You would be telling me you would be putting a cap or censoring my thought or my aspiration for the team. Um Obviously when you come on, I don't have every single thing presented to me that I would want to see from the team. And I don't, it's not a lot. I said, I want to see if the coach, how he manages the game. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm okay. Jason Gona, I don't want anything. I can't not. I'm a fan of Jamaican football, and I feel like I have a voice out here. I want to see the coach, um, how he manages the game. I don't expect Jamaica to look fluent tactically. I think we're gonna look like a work in progress, but we also have a team where we want to see if players are gonna be played out of position as well. These are the same running problems. Uh, Takes
But we are players.
JT. Oh,
We,
but Jay Saguna, but still want me come like that with the caller to Jay Saguna. Sorry for my misunderstanding. So me I put myself like all the caller. I want to see certain things, Jay Saguna. So me not the one right now, to be honest, brother. Because at the stage where we, we're such a work in progress. I mean, I expect us to solve all of those things in one game. Let's say in the game, we saw that we look better on set pieces, we look better on corner kicks, and we look better on ball retention, but we look sloppy defensively, or that's for another day. But we would have said one of our things we have improved in this game. Look like Jamaica has improved one of those things because is micro. What them say? Them say when you're planning, plan big, but when you're looking for progress, you think small because it's these small baby steps to make small progress. So we want to see Jason Gune if we solve one or at least one thing per game because we just don't have the time to solve these things. And before you know it, we have to go solve something tonight and then we go solve something on Honduras again. So, you know what I mean? The coach would have saw what we are lacking in this game and say, okay, in this Honduras game, we need to tweak this. And that's how teams get better because we only have these narrow windows, and each window we have to want the team to adjust and get better at something in each window. Well, just prepare for a letdown. Have to want a few now and more down the road. It's unrealistic to want 10 things in the first game. No, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. I explained it to you now that I want all those things, but I don't expect more than one thing. As I say, think big. But when we're talking about progress, we have to think small, minute steps. That makes more sense than what when I say goal, miss speech is listen to those thoughts. Yeah, it's just that's how I'm seeing it. Markalan, give you the final take and we wrap it up because we're gonna be back for the watch along tonight.
Most definitely, bro. I am hoping Jamaica, get the win. Jamaica should win. That is the expectation. Nothing, because we're in a competition, and if we can't get past this level, then we shouldn't be in the competition. We've seen stranger things happen in the past, but we're hoping that the football is in our favor tonight. I mean, with the squad that we have, I'm certain that we're going to win. With at least 3 goals, minimum. 5 goals, 6 goals would be a step in the right direction, and I'm hoping to see. Mr. McClaren, anybody can do a good interview. Anybody can do a good press conference. He's saying the right thing so far, JT. He's dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. But today's game day, I want to see all the talking being demonstrated out there as a manager. Make the changes when I don't want to wait until 85 minutes, 90 minutes that we're trying something. You should know by halftime what are your possible changes. What's the likelihood of replacing your centre back as opposed to your forward? Things do happen. So I want to see those things. I want to see how he communicates.
Yeah.
When the players are going on, are there any instruction? I want to see how he's also keeping the players on the bench warmed up, because at any time, at any point in the game, something can happen and you need to replace the players. You also need to keep those players activated. I want to see how he's communicating with his staff. I want to see what his reaction like when we score a goal. And I'm saying, listen, he's talking about Hallgrímsson. Hallgrímsson has really opened give us a magnifying glass to look at our coaches. Because as we've seen in the past, Hallgrímsson's body language was very foretelling that, hey, this guy wants out of Jamaica. So I'm looking to see how excited our coach is when we score our first goal. I'm looking to see how he communicates with the player when we are lapsing. Hopefully we don't, but football is a game that you can't prevent lapse. So I'm hoping that, the diaspora comes out, be it online or at the game. I'm hoping that the fans go and support. If you don't have a ticket, get a ticket. If you're not in Jamaica, buy somebody a ticket and make us have a good vibes. I won't be able to watch the game because I'm a Sabbath keeper, unfortunately, but I'm certain that we will get the win.
All right. Thank you there, people. That was Mark Alon there, people. Bless up on yourself, everybody who passed through today for the show. It was a massive one. Again, we had about 300 and some people pass through today on both channels. It was good. It was a good time. Big up yourself, Sherman Scott. Big up yourself, Travis. Best up on the way to the game. Jamaica should win this one comfortably. I don't expect any hassle out there tonight. However, I do think, as we said, I outlined to Jay Saguna some of the things I would want to see as a fan. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Sometimes I feel guilty want to see these things because I think I have to see these things for me to start feeling like, yes, Jamaica we're getting to that next stage. I think Hallgrímsson took us to a level, and we need to solve certain things to get to the next level. Big up yourself, Lone Wolf, out in the building. Jay Saguna as well. Conrad, Young Cryptic, you know the thing. Big up yourself, Dr. Hero, Mark Davis. Big up yourself. Anywhere there around the world. Name Brand, Jonathan, Dockland Stennett, Juan Sherman, you know the boss. I click up down there in Clarendon. Paul Williamson. That's my family. Anita Bell. No, that's family. Gaming. You know the thing already. Umzo. Ernest Henry. Big up yourself. Anyway, them boss. Everybody who passed through, if I miss your name, Jerome 876. Everybody who watched us on FSL Soccer, and everybody who joined us on Sports Prophecy TV, Cygnus Media. Everybody, Mr. Yee, Lee, them passed through. Everybody passed through. Thank you guys very much. Bless up on yourselves. See you guys later. I know we'll be back. Yo, make sure to stay safe out there. Travis, you're on the way to the game. You know, people, I didn't tell you guys. I really want to find a way if I could get somebody to help me where I would like to have like a little 1 second. I would call this. Let me take this caller. Well, caller, 1 second caller, all right? 1 second. People, I would like. Yeah, man. 1 second, yes. But give me a second.
I don't want to talk to after you, but then call her back, yeah?
All right,
cool. Because when I get to see the show, all right, cool.
Good. Yeah, so people, I want to have something on my channel which is some kind of awareness when it comes on to safe driving in Jamaica. You see, the night before when I did the show and we were talking about the car accidents and all this stuff, and look at the lady in Jamaica, the little youth in Mandeville as well, in Manchester, the police officer, the Range Rover, them crashed dead. Like, bro, I'm telling you, it's every time, every single day, bro, I go on social media, somebody's dying in Jamaica from car accident. I would like to have some kind of commercial or something on my channel where we can like just promote, have some kids or some people talking and just encouraging people to drive safe and think about driving as just a bit more safer, because we're killing off each other in Jamaica with the reckless driving. I really don't like it. I would like to play a part in that. That's something that's very passionate. I'm passionate about, and I would like to find a way how to contribute to the message of people just driving safe. Get there. Just get there. Instead of, people needs to know this. When you get into an accident or you kill off everybody, you don't actually reach where you're going. So to get there, you want to drive carefully. That's it. Get there. If you die, you don't actually get there. If you drive off, you go over your mother's house, and you drive 360 miles an hour and kill off 2 people, you dead. Your mother, where you're supposed to go over, go give a hug, she misses you now. She have to go plan your funeral. You kill off 2 other people and disrupt for them family. Like, guys, it's ridiculous. This mad driving, like everybody just in a rush. Like, think about all the times you've been driving fast to get to a place, and you got to the place and you did it. What happened? Nothing happened. What is the rush? What is the rush to kill off everybody on the streets in Jamaica? It's like every time. Like, guys, we have to take the driving a little bit more serious. And maybe the traffic police, I don't know why they don't have, I know in these countries, if you start driving at a certain speed in certain places, camera is gonna catch you. We need to have cameras in certain areas that just take pictures and send people tickets in their mails. So if you're a fast driver and you keep getting those tickets, they end up taking your license. They need to have those cameras placed in strategic location. So when them fly past, take a picture, send it to them. So them the ticket them go and pile up. If you're just driving like that, so we maybe save you and save a few more families in Jamaica. You're talking too much sense for Jamaican, bro. Come on. About camera. Yeah. They need that. They need to have some cameras like they have here. You can't just be driving down the street here just crazy. Camera, take a picture, you get a ticket in the mail. That's first world stuff. They need to focus on that. We need to lock in on that. These guys are killing people. They're driving reckless. They're disrupting families, taking away people's young ones. This is a mad driving, bro. Like what is the sense behind it? Come on, man. We have to get that together. We have to get that. To me, it's even worse than the crime right now, because it's just like the driving is crazy, bro. The driving is crazy. Every time I look, it's like 2 people dead, 3 people dead. Like, what's going on, guys? Like, bro, like the man, them, like, I don't know if them pay off some people at Jamaica if try to kill off everybody on the island. I don't know if some other country or some mercenaries are like them pay off everybody and say, we need to kill off everybody at Jamaica by any means. If a car, if a gun, if a machine. Like, the people, I'm just like, they just want to find every way to kill off everybody. I mean, like I'm not getting the gist of it, bro. Like, I can't grip that. This week I see a guy hang out a car, one guy out of one car, one guy out of the next car, and them I do this to them one another, and them I go like 220, and traffic is coming towards them. Like, and I'm like, bro, like, if you think that's cool it's cool on social media, bro, but you're not thinking about that mother who's coming home from school to pick up her son in the next car for you to make a cool Instagram video. You just disrupted somebody's family. Somebody's loved one is not coming home because you thought this was fun. Guys, we have to do better. The mad driving, it trust me, like I don't see what obviously people get a thrill. Some people get a thrill out of risky behavior, but driving fast, I don't care if a man want to go jump out of a plane or jump off of some bridge and stuff, but nobody else is there. You're not harming anybody else, you're only harming yourself. The problem is when you're driving, it's a community. I did a defensive driver course in JA a little over 20 years ago, and it was a life-saving class. A lot of Jamaican. So when I go to Jamaica, I don't drive. To be honest, bro, when I go to Jamaica, I don't drive. And it's not because I can't. From the day I've my driver's license from 2013. Like the first time before I was son, it's expensive to get a driver's license in Denmark. To get a driver's license in Denmark, it's what? It was 2,700 euros to get your driver's license, because they make it that a lot of people don't want to drive here because you take public transport. Public transport is super efficient. Anywhere you live, one bus a stop at in front of where you live. There's a bus stop there somewhere, a train or a metro. Christian, you're in Copenhagen. You know the thing. Big up yourself. You see me I say? So from them time there, bro, I don't drive when me there Jamaica because I don't think me go get up to speed to the madness quick enough. You see me? Yeah, man, JT, we know Denmark thing well. So yeah, me not think me can drive at Jamaica quickly enough. Cause Jamaica, I did drive, but me never drive every day. You see me I say? Driving around Mandeville and drive to Negril. Just drive Mandeville to Negril and them place there. This is not driving. But when you start go down to some place or some bag walk or some place, some place where you have to beat some corner, brother, some chuck come hold it down on some corner, brother, and the man them just beat the hand, and your car fast enough and now and bush the man them mad for tear off all the side instead of just slow down and the two way pass one another. Like, bro, the man them aggressive on the road of Jamaica. What do you expect when you all need is money to buy? What do you expect when all you need is money to buy a license? Yeah, in Jamaica, you know that you buy a license. Enough people, man at Jamaica right now, I run taxi for my barn and still not even have a license and can't even read and write. That's normal in Jamaica. I don't know how him read the sign that tell him say take a right up here, yield. How does he see the word yield? He probably thinks so this might be mean to me if you speed up in a run through the sleeping police. Yeah. People, we have sleeping police, we have a Jamaica, them something that sleeping police them call it, bro. When they make some look a slope down in the road, a country them call it sleeping police. Man say, come on, fly down that sleeping police, man. Mandela Highway trying to bring back the vegetation of apartheid. Okay, wow. Yeah, no, yeah. The culture, bro, we just got to be a bit more. Yeah, bro, media shop. If you tell you the madness them, this is a part of the show, people, when we talk the JT, like a story them from Jamaica, cause I saw you go. Anybody not like a party, I saw you go, people. Yo, me have brethren we a drive a Jamaica and we are say, yo, them man no drive good if they no junk. If them man no junk, they no drive good. Bro, we are come from Negril. And we start tear down all the bar them. Cause when you go a senti of the beautiful brown skin ladies, them some preps. So you know what I say? Hey, bridging them, you drive a forward, you stop a cent best. You stop a one bar, you say, a bartender, you look shaky. And my brother say, yo, round this someone. And next bar, you see a bartender. Bro, Jamaica is a place, where you will have all 30 man in a bar and look one woman in a dog. Me see that already, Me see them thing there already, bro. Me pass St. Elizabeth where the bartender looks so good. She have about 30 man on a string. Just a spend. like on rapid, just pending. And when my bridging them, we come out from Nigel and we tear down all 1, 3, 4 bar, and they man they are quat. They man they say, yo, it's a quat in a dog. And man I say, yo, Taylor, you buy what them just say no, you buy a quart or you buy a, them have a next one, a flask. And say, you buy a flask? And say, yeah man, buy a flask. Sometimes they are flask. Appleton we beat them time. The Appleton and rum. And more time, you know, Ryan him nephew and Ting. Because you know, Ryan him nephew and Ting with the lime them time. With you know, the thing with some cool ice in that. Them thing they get you ready for any party. Trust me, them thing they get you ready for any party, bro. So Jamaica is a place, bro, where we are bridging them a drink up and we drunk. And I dog a drive. Yo, 190 now, bro. And this youth right now, God bless him soul. The man crippled right now. One of the fastest drive they may ever get in my life is a brother named Peter Touch. Bro, nothing wrong enough, bro. The man say, yo, we are going to Christiana and forward Backaville. The man have a van. And you know the black plastic in the back of the van. Yo, bro, so the man drive fast from Mandeville go to Christiana, all the black thing in the back of the van blow out. Me I talk about the black plastic. And me in the seat, the man have my virgin chest in the front. Him a drive and them have like a space seat in them van back there. And me in it. So, bro, at the first, bro, when we reach a Christiana, the man I say, we did a Christiana, we are drink too, you know, and we say, the dog is on ready back. Me I say, dog, you know, so me so forward though. Me so forward, man. Me go meet you back at Mandeville. At the first time, brother, and you know the funny thing is, me not even did have my wallet for me. Cause the dog just say, we there in the town and the dog, so me I jump to a Christiana and I go link up a catty. And the man goes and shot it. Brother, you know, Penil, anybody will drive down a Alcan, you know, Alpart down there, down a Alcan, down a Kirkvine, Penil, you know, this so it happened, bro. Bro, me I tell you, when the man turn the van up the hill, you know, brother. Me in the back, you know, me just hope say some traffic up Penil, so him can slow him down, you know, bro. So the man a drive, you know. Brother, when we reach a Christian, I realize all the thing in the van back blow out. Then the man I say, yo, I go back a Mandeville. I say, no, dog, a taxi may I take. So many in a taxi already, brother. And taxi man I'll hang out him head. And I'll press you out. And I say, yo, bro, chill, bro. Chill. Where you going to the taxi? Yes, some people. Send your road driver, send your road, the boy a coward. No, me I say, driver, I'm not a coward. The point is, I don't want to pay you to take a risk with my life. I would rather you pay me to take a risk with your life, but I don't want to do that right now. I don't trust you. I don't want to pay you 150 Jamaican dollars to see if you can kill me off. And the people that in a taxi are like, boy, you full of chat, so man. That be nice, man. Because me need to go. Yeah, one woman a fan in the back. That be nice, because me need to go. Me need to go pick up my daughter, book them. So you can't turn there. Drive, you drive good, you drive safe. That's so Jamaican people turn. Yeah, man, I say, bro, sit down in the car properly. Yeah, hang out or let me off yourself. Just let me off, me take another car. Because I go reach a Mandeville anywhere. The man just hang out, brother. I'm ready for to do some things. I say, bro, you drive like me in that car. He might ask. You see me? I say, I drive like me in a car, and my people must say, yo, that be nice. I want to think better in a car. I say, man, talk and two fly, just fly out two windows up. I'll fly up in the windscreen and dead. Boom. I say, hear the dog. And so, me no roll with certain man, you know, your car. Them a man, you coward, you know, coward. The man a drive the car nice and easy, and this a little brother, you complain. I saw a little brother in the back seat. Because this a brother you find him coming at the car, he just a complain, you know. You better you left him off your son, man, because me can't bother with him. I say, brother, me no business where you at about, you pay my fare. He must go drive me properly go to my destination. And the taxi driver have to respect me. You have to respect me, bro. Me not pay you if you kill me off. Better you tell me, say, you give me a free, a drive, you drive, and the trip are free, and you go drive, or you want drive, and me decide to take the risk there, but I'm paying you to behave in a certain manner. And people that the taxi them with the mad taxi driver, them on the bus, you can't tell them if you slow down, or you're not paying any fare, and them let you off. It's simple. It's your life, or you just get to where you need to go. You decide. Somebody, enough of them bus driver, I miss a bus driver with a rum. Miss a bus driver with a cup of rum and a big head spliff, and the next brother load the bus. And at this man, you pick up your school, pick them and drive off with them. The man have a cup of rum, a big head spliff, and film, the brother load the bus, have a big head spliff, and load the bus. And then they just turn up the music in night and turn it in a marsh pit and just drive off. I saw them on the road, just drive off. Then you hear, yeah, come on, bro. You see me? It's crazy. Joshua, you know, I went to Homewood. One of the biggest accidents probably in Jamaica history with school kids dying was that bus crash up there at Bryce, where all those Homewood students died. Bro, me used to afraid, you know, when we go to Homewood, you know, because them said the Homewood principal, they used to tell us that the principal giant lodge, and every year a student always died at Homewood. Every year, one or two students always die at Homewood. So we used to have that like a fear there in the back of our mind too when you go to Homewood. You used to think like, I would never me go sacrifice. Your principal, don't look for me. Me not get no trouble, dog. You know, have no benefit if you sacrifice me. Yeah, man, the accident they did wicked, man. People head chop off and sitting, brother. People head chop off. Wicked. Yo, the whole school shake up. School shake up that time, the brother. Like we did at school and we afraid, and I don't know, we afraid. You see me? Yeah, man, it was a principal named Mr. Bailey. I'm saying man giant lodge. And every year I have to sacrifice 2 students. And them thing that bro we used to hear when we go home with. One of the craziest car accident, and that was, you know, people who we know from communities died that morning. Crazy. So I know firsthand, brother, how car accident. One of my favorite teachers, big up yourself, Mr. Smith, math teacher. That's the man who taught me math, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was a genius. Mr. Smith was in the back of a bus going to Kingston, and then the bus crashed, killed him. One of them coaster bus there, Mr. Smith died. His daughter was going to Carthage College, well-respected individual in the community. You know, so it's like I know about all this. We know about all this. My uncle, major car accident, had iron inside of him. They have to do a major surgery. Bus crash with him again. So people, that's why that is a little bit more personal to me when it comes on to the car accident, because I don't think it's that hard. Bro, when you go out on the road here in Denmark, I see people with Ferraris and them thing there, and them nah like, I see people with all kind of cars. And them nah do just, I said, whoa. Like, you see me, them nah go crazy. Bro, and trying to kill off everybody. So it's great. Like, we don't have to do that, man. Big up yourself, Joshua. JT, anytime Homewood win cricket or champs, people dead. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Them say anytime we win champs or something like that, or Headley Cup cricket, somebody dead. Cause that, so I did the soccer, bro. That's some country thing, people. When I live a country, you wanna know. But the blow up, pro box, a press street, what? Yo, me have a bridge in a Mandeville. One brother named Keith. You see, B13, they man, they live for a B13. If you give them man, if you put a B13 next to a Benz, a B13, them man, they walk with, or they flatty them, because they like to do things to those cars and just carry them, go sentence, go race them. You know, them carry the Nissan, them, you can do a lot to them. Because I see them carry send Honda go sleep. You know, so you don't want to watch the race them, you go down a Kaiser and them place, Dover them place, right? Yeah, man, sentence is the place. People, bless up on yourself, yeah, man. We'll be back later. Jamaica versus Cuba. Bless up.